Hey everyone, we are still on our book, and today we are on day 7 of our magic practices. And today's chapter is the magical way out of negativity. So here is the title. I hope you see it. And so let's read. Whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, a lack of health, or problem in a job, negative situations arise because of a lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are not grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity, because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return, and we stop the magic happening in our life. Just as giving thanks to others will always lead to our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead our life into decreasing. Are you grateful for your health when it's good, or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day, or do you only value your job when you hear there will be cutbacks? Are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it, or do you take your pay or salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly, or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? Are you grateful when your car is working well and all that? So think about every aspect of your life and ask yourself, are you always grateful, or do you always keep everything to yourself and move on until things are not doing well, and that's where you start complaining? If that is what you always do, then this must stop, because for us to thrive, for us to succeed, for us to live a healthy and a happy life, we must always be grateful. We must always remember to count our blessings and feel blessed for all that we have. So yeah, that's why we are here, right? We are practicing gratitude for 30 good days, and because we want magic in our lives, right? And so remember to be grateful for every little thing that you have. Concentrate on what you have and what you can control, not on what you can't control and what's out of your control, because you are stressing yourself for nothing. And at that point, you are also taking your health for granted, because it means you are playing with your life, and that's not what we want to do, right? So let's move on. If you are complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger, waiting in lines, bills, economy, cost of something, and all that, you are pushing your dream life further away with every complaint. So you remember the last time when we did the magic money, it told us, remember that every time you complain about something, you are taking something from yourself, right? And so the author told us to always ask ourselves, every time that we had a bad thought, we had a negative thought, or we said bad words or negative words about money in our lives, we should have asked ourselves, am I really ready to pay the bill for this complaint I am about to make? Do you remember that passage? So always remember that every negative thought, every negative word that you say, you take something good out of your own self. And so that's it. Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words, and taking things for granted stops the good things in your life. Now you understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you are grateful. It's impossible to criticize and blame when you are grateful. It's impossible to feel sad or have any negative feeling when you are grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situations in your life currently, it won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situations will disappear in a puff of smoke, just like magic. First, as difficult as it may be, you have to look for things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you can always find something to be grateful for, especially when you know that your gratitude will magically transform every negative circumstance. And so, let me give you an example. I remember when my first daughter was diagnosed, she's on the autism spectrum, and that was that was a terrible period. I was so scared, I was frustrated, I felt guilty. I started asking myself, did I do something wrong? What did I do wrong? Maybe I didn't eat well, maybe I cried a lot during pregnancy. I don't know. I had a lot of thoughts, right? And I remember while she was growing, she was like 3 years and she was still not talking. And so since I was frustrated, I frustrated her. I wanted her to talk. I wanted, like, about time be a person a friend mama, right? And so na me pressure no more, yeah, can say, yeah, you say. And I realized, say, na me frustrating for nothing. And how did I realize this? I took her to speech therapy, and there was this Pakistan Papa Biana on also the Nepabai. And when I saw Papa Nebano, I said, hey, maybe because Papa Neban na is so bad that Osia Kwalani to me didi 10 bia rashes one home. They are always in the hospital and a lot. And that is when I realized that media because my bano is very independent. She's just 7, but on one said to me, Jare, she's very independent. Media say on to me in right? And so I started telling myself, say, media in your crowd will be there, yes, in the media. And I started to relax. And since I started to relax and be grateful, because say me banbe to say papa ne the Indian company say ya no, she's improved a lot, because me ankasa no my calm, my free. So to me nye bibia me frustrating me honti say me so no, because emotions now me feel no so feel right. And so when she sees say me ye calm, ne papa ye calm, even in that difficult time, no crampo no, onye frustrated, she still tries to do whatever she has to do, right? And so this is just an example to let you know, say, when things are going bad now, in every negative situation, no, there is always something positive, because this situation has helped me to be more empathic. It has helped me to be more patient, and I was never a patient person, trust me. I was never a patient person, but it has taught me to be really patient. It has taught me to be more a learning person, because I love to learn. I'm very curious, but this condition has given me more. And that is when I started working on my mindset, right? Because I felt like I needed to do it. I felt like, no, I needed to do it. I needed to do something for myself, because me you're depressed. I have 3 kids, and some you're depressed only for hair. And so that is why I am here to tell you, say, in every situation, and mind you, in all this, we've always worked, both of us, and therapy room and kwalano, but we've always done it. And so you see, in every situation, there is always something positive. And this condition has also helped as parents to bond a lot, to talk more, to communicate well. And so in every situation, no, if you want to get out of it stronger, you can do it. And so That's it. And so today's magic practice no the be or say first thing we must do, we must count our blessings. So you remember first practice I was about that, and recall it, we are going back to that first practice no. So I'll say count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you are grateful, read your list, and at the end of each blessing say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, remember to choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. Into be a cause very bad in your life at the moment. No, choose that situation in your life that you want to resolve. Third thing to do is list 10 things that you are grateful for about that negative situation now as what's running now. Yeah. At the end of your list, write thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Number 5, just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice you are thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline. Stop immediately and say, but I have to say that I am really grateful for, and so when you feel also now complaining about something, just go back, cancel everything and say, okay, Maka, this is this negative thing, but at the end of it all, I have to say that I am really grateful for life. I am really grateful for this experience that is shaping me to become a better version of myself, right? I am grateful for, I don't know, the people that this situation has brought into my life to sustain me, to help me to get through it, right? And the last thing to do is, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock. Mokai magic rock. Magic rock now is still holding into your hand, and think of all your day and remember one positive thing about that day, no, and be thankful for that positive thing. If you get more than that, that's better. But with the one thing cry, you just remember that one thing and say the magic words, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day, and go to sleep with your heart full of gratitude. Go to sleep with your free mind and see how you wake up the next morning. So that's all for today's magic practice. Hope to see you tomorrow. Kindly share this channel with your family and friends and loved ones, because every one of us need the magic in our lives. Most people need it. They don't know yet. I don't know him, but but onim se ohia, unless say obibe introduce your trend, and that is why you should share this channel with others. So thank you for passing through. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I really appreciate you all. Have a blessed day.